Youth Empower Youth is a youth-led research project in the Regent Park community, and it comes out of the Regent Park Safety Network. And sort of what we do is we assess programming that already exists, programs and services in the community, and we also had youth researchers do research on what the youth are looking for in terms of other programming in the community, and based off of that information, we also create other programs.
Because I feel like when it's youth empowering youth, like you could always go to someone your own age with a problem. For example, if it was a bunch of older people, like youth wouldn't feel as comfortable coming. Youth just understand youth. So it brings us all together and it helps us focus on the positive aspects of being a youth.
Absolutely incredible. This is what actually makes a difference. When we can be listening to the voice of our youth and putting programs in place that yield this type of success, this is fantastic. I love this program and I can't wait to see how we can replicate it.
So we also have conducted a survey too, which we got in about 200 responses back. It showed that we needed more athletics and more safe spaces, because there's not really that many inside of Regent Park. Safe spaces are places that youth can actually act like themselves in front of other youth, which is places like they could do activities, they could play games, board games, just talk to each other.
That it's a safe place. Like you could always message our Instagram. You're about to see one of us in the community, like you could always come up to us and speak to us.
I think for me specifically, it's making the connections with like the steering committee and different organizations, grassroots in Regent Park, and just being able to speak to them, and just the level of authority I'm given in this role is really nice, because it's something that I've never experienced myself, and it's something that I feel like really helped in my confidence, as well as just getting more comfortable in speaking in these positions.
I see YUI doing a lot of other big things, like bigger programmings with more youth and more recognition amongst people in our neighborhood.
Please reach out to these leaders in your community. They are not only an incredible wealth of resources and knowledge, but they're your role models for the future. Aspire to be like these young people, because this is what is going to make a huge difference, not only in the Regent Park community, but across Toronto community housing, and I celebrate these youth. They're just absolutely fantastic.
I think the most important thing I want people to know is that this whole project is youth-led, and so everything that comes to the table is said by youth. Everything that's being created is done by youth, and again, youth, no one understands the youth better than the youth itself, and I think it's really important for people to know that everything that happens, it's coming from the target audience itself.